Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we've got one of the most emotional and gripping updates from Emmerdale. And trust me, if you thought Dingle's journey couldn't get any more intense, think again. We're revisiting one of the most painful and complicated chapters of Aaron's life, one that has left us all on the edge of our seats. Stay tuned because this storyline is about to hit you right in the feels. But before we dive in, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the Emmerdale drama coming your way. Let's start with a moment that shocked us all. It's hard to forget the devastating scene where Dingle, consumed by grief and rage, finds himself face to face with Anthony Fox, the man responsible for the sexual abuse of Aaron's daughter, Ruby. The pain and anger in Aaron were unbearable, and in a heated confrontation, things went horribly wrong. Anthony's death at the hands of Aaron is something the villagers will never forget, and it's something Aaron will have to carry with him, whether he likes it or not. But things didn't end there. The aftermath of Anthony's death was just as brutal. Aaron, tormented by guilt, was ready to confess, but then came Sugden, Aaron's partner, who stepped in to keep the secret buried. He disposed of Anthony's body, making it look like the man had just disappeared, but as we know, nothing stays hidden forever. As time passed, the pressure mounted for Aaron. Can you imagine what it must feel like to be holding on to such a massive secret? And not just any secret, but one that could send him to prison. That's exactly the burden Aaron was carrying on his shoulders. In recent scenes, we saw Aaron, clearly struggling with his emotions, resorting to day drinking. His attempt to reconnect with Ruby, offering her a drink, was more than just a casual gesture. It was his way of checking in on her while dealing with his own turmoil. But Ruby, she wasn't interested in his help. She had her own path to follow. However, things take a sharp turn when John senses Aaron could spill everything. John, ever the protector, steps in before Aaron can open up and potentially destroy everything. "I'm not letting you do this," John says, firmly stopping Aaron. This moment is pivotal, showing just how far John is willing to go to protect Aaron and themselves. Later on, in a heart-wrenching twist, we see Aaron alone at home, grappling with his guilt. The poor man, torn between what's right and what he's done, grabs a knife with the intention of hurting himself. We've seen Aaron battle with self-harm before, and it's clear that the pressure is reaching a breaking point. But in a moment of clarity, thankfully, Aaron tosses the knife aside, unable to go through with the act. This was a pivotal moment, reminding us of the deep scars that Aaron has been carrying for years. His struggle with self-harm has been a recurring theme in Emmerdale, and this scene hit hard. It was a true portrayal of the emotional toll of his journey, both as a victim and someone who has tried to protect others from the same pain. It's a sad reminder of just how much Aaron has had to endure. And then, we see John's loyalty in full force. John is there for Aaron, as he always has been, offering a comforting lie when Ruby asks after him. "He's just going through some personal stuff," John says, covering for Aaron. But this moment is more than just a lie. It's a testament to the bond they share. John is trying to protect Aaron from himself, from the guilt, and from Ruby's potential reaction. This friendship, this relationship, it's complicated, yet it's clear that without John, Aaron would have crumbled under the weight of everything. Let's talk about Ruby for a moment. As much as we feel for Aaron, let's not forget the girl at the center of this tragedy. Ruby's reaction to the whole mess is as cold as it is heart-wrenching. When John reassures her that Aaron is going through some personal stuff, Ruby seems unfazed. She doesn't press him, and her response is oddly detached. "Aaron is lucky to have you." But is she really over what happened with her father? Or is Ruby hiding her true feelings? This is one storyline that could still have a major impact in the coming episodes. Now, here's the million-dollar question. How much longer can Aaron and John keep this secret? Can Aaron live with the guilt of Anthony's death forever? And will Ruby, who is determined to move on, ever learn the truth about her father's demise? We've seen Emmerdale take us down some dark and twisty roads before, and there's no telling how much further this story will go. But one thing's for sure, whatever happens next, we are in for one emotional rollercoaster ride.